I was just a broke college student, working the register at a small grocery store to get by. One afternoon, an older man with kind eyes and shaky hands came to my lane. I scanned his groceries, a few simple things, and swiped his card. The screen flashed bright red, insufficient funds. My heart sank. I apologized quietly and asked if he had another way to pay. He just whispered no and asked me to start removing items. "Just the bread and milk," he said, his voice barely audible. The line behind him was getting long. A woman a few people back sighed loudly, then snapped that he was wasting everyone's time. I started taking things off the bill, one by one. The old man just stared at the floor. The shame on his face was so heavy. He quietly explained his pension wouldn't arrive until Friday, but the woman just got louder, telling him to leave and come back when he had money. Even with just bread and milk, the total was over $20. I looked at his worn-out expression, and then I thought about my own struggles, my textbooks, my rent, the money I definitely didn't have. But before I could even think it through, I heard myself say, "Sir, it looks like you qualify for our senior discount today." Then, I swiped my own debit card. His eyes immediately filled with tears. He thanked me over and over, clutching his grocery bags like they were made of glass. As he walked away, the angry woman stormed up to the counter, demanding to see a manager. She pointed at me, complaining about what I'd done. My district manager happened to be there and came over. But before I could even defend myself, other customers who saw what happened spoke up for me. They told the manager what the woman had said and how I had handled it with grace. The woman was quickly dismissed. The manager turned to me and asked how much I had paid. I told him the amount. He pulled $60 from his wallet, handed it to me and said, "Employees with a real heart are rare." He asked what I was studying in college. When I said social work, he smiled and told me to call him after I graduated. About an hour later, the old man came back. He held out a crumpled $20 bill and asked if I had paid for his groceries. I told him no, that it was just a store discount. He looked at me and said his wife had passed away 3 months ago, and my small act of kindness was the first time since then that he felt he wasn't completely alone. We hugged right there over the counter, both of us crying. That day taught me something profound. A single, quiet choice can restore someone's dignity, give them hope, and remind them they have a reason to keep going. Thanks for listening.